hello. All right, no manners, good. Right, fine. It's like, hello. Fuck off. Right. We'll try and get some manners, it's fine. I feel very rude because you've all been introduced to me, but I'm yet to be introduced to you. So, on the count of 3, can everybody in this room shout their name as loud as humanly possible? Yeah? Not yet. Count of 3, James. God. 1, 2, 3! I don't really know what I thought I was going to get out of that, to be perfectly honest. Don't call you James from now on, if that's all right, James. So, before we get this started, James, can anyone in this room just give us a shout if you are what I like to call a shit adult? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Anyone who didn't cheer is drinking on a Monday night, so... I'm a shit adult. I'm a fucking terrible adult, and that's fine. That's fine. And I'm a shit adult for many reasons, James. I'm a shit adult because there's one time I attempted to make I attempted to make super noodles inside the kettle to save time. And you can judge me all you want, but I did that joke in Manchester, and everyone was dead silent except this one Mancunian, that's where you're sat still, who just went, "You fucking maverick." I get noodles and I taste tea that tastes like curry for 5 days. Oh, I'm a terrible adult. So I'm a terrible adult because I'm now just currently trying to follow my dreams. Cheers, James. Right, nice. No, in fairness, that's the exact reaction my dad had. That's absolutely fine. It's that famous saying, isn't it, that you can't pay your rent in dreams, but when you're 28 with a film degree, it's your only fucking option. No, I'm a bad adult for how I choose to spend all of my free time as well. All of my free time. And that, James, is by doing absolutely nothing but watching professional wrestling. Yeah, seriously, silence is the usual reaction, just like, why? It's fine, no, I love professional wrestling, but I am a 28-year-old professional wrestling fan, which means that there is always one reaction I get from what I like to call dickheads. And that is, oh, Tom, it's a bit gay. Yeah. It's greased up men fighting in their underpants for a belt that no one knows why they need. I'm very aware it's a bit gay. It's basically competitive cuddling. But there's nothing wrong with a bit gay, James. Like, I'm a bit gay. Like, I'm a fucking 20-year-old with a tattoo of a unicorn on his arm. I'm a bit gay in the sense that I'm a bisexual man, which in wrestling terminology means that I am consistently on the ropes and gagging for a tag team. No one wanted that image due to the fact that I look like a meth-addicted multi-bar kid. And I know that's like... But no, I am a bit gay. And like, to the point that when I was 8 years old, my mother, B major is what we call her, because she's musical and above me. Same way that she calls me B minor, because I am below her and always sad. You, grade 5 music theory, well done. No, she once called me an obviously gay child. It's like, well, what does that mean, B major? And she was just like, well, your favourite party game is musical chair. You like to play it, and we just asked if we can turn back time. I just like doing share puns. But I was so camp as a child, and this is true, and I will talk to you about this, and I'll talk to you about my favourite thing, because I now can. Because what a lot of comedians like to do, James, is they like to talk about serious shit. Like, did we vote in? Did we vote out? Did we vote for just the tip? Like, no one. I wrote that joke 3 years ago and generally didn't think it would still be relevant. Although, in fairness, we are currently pulling out quicker than a guilty Catholic, but that's not really the point, is it? So I'm going to talk to you about, I'm going to lighten it up and talk about something fun. I'm going to talk to you about the fact that as a child, I was not allowed to love the Spice Girls. Exactly, thank you. No, I fucking loved the Spice Girls with their sass and their girl power, or as I like to call it, consumer-friendly feminism. Because there was definitely some kind of meeting between music execs where just like, I want to make a feminist pop group. Ooh, feminism, no, that's the worst kind of ism. Jism? Fascism? Anti-establishmentarianism? No, feminism. So they just put them in Key Stage 1. They told them girls. So I've tried to reinvent the Spice Girls for you tonight, James. And I present to you the Spice Women. Where Baby Spice is young but idealistic Spice. Posh Spice is spice privilege. To the point that, she is the only one who doesn't have to go on tour with them anymore. Sporty Spice is athletic but for less pay and recognition Spice. And Starry Spice is 0 hours contract Spice. And then you've got Ginger Spice, who remains as Ginger Spice because she is the only one who was actually named after seasoning. They could have just called them 5 Spice and saved us all a job. That's fine. But I'll leave you with this lovely image, James, right? I was not allowed to like the Spice Girls, but my best friend Reese had this huge poster of Jerry Halliwell on his wall. He was 8 years old, James, and he wanted to fuck her. I like how everyone rightly went awkward at that image. I'll rephrase. He was 8 years old, James, and he wanted to hold her hand and eat jam. He wanted her to be his mum, basically. I was 8 years old, and I wanted to dress like her. Oh, but can you imagine me in the dress? Oh, I'd look like a Brexit striptease. We would still be in the European Union if UKIP's party political broadcast was just me coming out in the flapjack, left bollock slightly asunder. Just like, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. British jobs to stay British. I'm leaving you with that horrible image. James, you've been an absolute delight. I've been Thom B. Have a good one.